During this asynchronous interactive writing exercise, you will reflect upon and write in response to a series of prompts that I will give you. Rather than just interactive, this interreactive task asks you to pause, reflect, and record your memories as a descriptive narrative in hopes that this personal narrative will perhaps elicit some ideas for further academic research and interpretive analysis. This texturcise should jog your memories of personal events that happened to you, yet help you to think how they in fact may be a communal experience that exceeds your first-person life story. While you will call upon your own memories, this low-stakes life-writing exercise should also help you consider a more expansive social situation. It might help turn your I story into a we story, not one that represents all people or even a small group of people, but that identifies a social phenomenon that happens not only to an individual, but also a contingency of people, allowing them to better understand themselves as an affiliated cohort, a social phenomenon, even a political bloc for advocacy. After each prompt, please pause the video, reflect upon the question, and then explore through writing how your personal experiences and memories could generatively respond to the inquiry. Don't rush to respond to these prompts. Allow yourself to meander with your own memories and thoughts. Consider the descriptive scenario that you want to inscribe. What did it look like, feel like, sound like, taste like, and smell like? What details could help your reader dwell with you in that memory? What internal reflections do you remember having at the moment of the event? And what feelings does it evoke in you now, in hindsight? Once you have written through the prompts, see if you can identify themes, motifs, or patterns in your stories that would allow you to interweave them together as a cohesive narrative. How could you revise this low-stakes writing exercise into a more crafted piece of writing? Please take at least 40 minutes to an hour to complete this set of written call and response protocols. Prompt number 1. Recall a time when your literacy abilities helped you develop as a person. What details about this literacy life event come to mind? Please pause and spend at least 15 minutes brainstorming and writing down your ideas. Prompt number 2. Why does this memory of literacy-rich experience feel significant to you? Do you remember if it felt important when it occurred? Why does it still resonate for you? Again, please pause and record your response for another 10 to 15 minutes. Don't rely upon the first ideas that come to mind. Let your mind and memories meander to see if you can find something unremembered or previously undiscovered. Prompt number 3. What do you think you learned from this literacy experience? What more could you learn from it? Reflect upon and write what meaning-making hovers around this memory. Prompt number 4. Do you think that this literacy event has happened solely to you? Or do you suspect that other people have gone through similar, yet nuanced, experiences of the same thing? If other people have faced the same issue, what does that shared experience mean as a social phenomenon? Explore the possibilities of this idea for about 10 to 15 minutes through writing. Prompt number 5. Toward what investigative question or questions does your personal narrative gesture? What methodologies and methods of academic inquiry could you apply to discover that knowledge that may come to the surface from your experiences, your memories, and your reflections upon them? Pause to muse upon and write about these ideas for another 10 to 15 minutes. I hope this writing exercise has helped you remember a forgotten incident in your literacy life, or helped you consider the significance of such an event, or helped you remember how much advanced literacy progress you've made in your lifetime and how it has shaped your sense of self or selves. Please take your drafted responses to these prompts and recraft them into a more cohesive piece of insight-making prose. Bring these notes and your recrafted story to our next class session. Thank you.